In 1977, Voyager 2 launched on August 20th, and Voyager 1 launched September 5th from Cape Canaveral. A few months later, I was born on November 1st. As I have lived here on Earth for 47 years, these twin spacecraft have traveled roughly 15.5 billion miles. As originally designed, the Voyagers were to conduct close-up studies of Jupiter and Saturn, Saturn's rings, and the larger moons of the two planets. Right now, we are going to take a look at a few of the first pictures they sent back to Earth of Jupiter. This color image of Europa was acquired by Voyager 2 on July 9, 1979. Europa is the size of our moon and thought to have a crust of ice perhaps 100 kilometers or 62.1 miles thick. This thick layer of ice covers a crust made of silicate. The complex streaks reveal that the crust has been fractured and filled by materials from the interior. The lack of any visible mountains or craters is consistent with a thick ice crust. The moon Callisto was revealed by Voyager cameras to be a heavily cratered and geologically inactive world. The mosaic of Voyager 1 images obtained on March 6th from a distance of about 400,000 kilometers or 248,548.5 miles. It reveals surface details as small as 10 kilometers or 6.2 miles across. The prominent old impact feature, Valhalla, has a central bright spot about 600 kilometers or 372.8 miles across, probably representing the original impact basin. This crescent view of Jupiter was taken by Voyager 1 on March 24, 1979. This image was taken through 3 color filters and recombined to produce the color image. This photo was assembled from 3 black and white negatives by the Image Processing Lab at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory. This view of Jupiter's Great Red Spot was taken by Voyager 1. This image was taken through color filters and recombined to produce the color image. This photo was assembled from 3 black and white negatives by the Image Processing Lab at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory. This image taken by Voyager 2 shows the region of Jupiter extending from the equator to the southern polar latitudes. A white oval different from the one observed in a similar position at the time of the Voyager 1 encounter is situated south of the Great Red Spot. The region of white clouds now extends from east of the red spot and around its northern boundary, preventing small cloud vortices from circling the feature. This picture was taken on July the 3rd from 6 million kilometers or 3.72 million miles away. This picture of Ganymede was taken on the afternoon of March 5th, 1979, from a range of 272,000 kilometers or 169,013 miles. Many bright impact craters are shown that have radial ejecta patterns. These rays lie across and therefore are younger than the bright and dark background materials. Many older impact craters are shown that have lost their rays, probably by impact erosion. The bright background areas contain grooves and ridges that may be caused by faulting of the surface materials. This picture of a multi-ring basin on Callisto was taken the morning of March 6, 1979. The complicated circular structure seen at left of center is similar to the large circular impact basins that dominate the surface of Earth's moon and also the planet Mercury. The ring structures on Moon and Mercury have been likened to ripples produced on a pond by rock striking the water. The great number of rings observed around this basin on Callisto is consistent with its low planetary density and probable low internal strength. Perhaps the most spectacular of all the Voyager photos of Io is this mosaic obtained by Voyager 1 on March 5th at a range of 400,000 kilometers or 248,548.5 miles. A great variety of color and albedo, the measure of light reflected from the surface, is seen on the surface, now thought to be the result of surface deposits of various forms of sulfur and sulfur dioxide. The two great volcanoes, Pele and Loki, upper left, are prominent in this photo. This is the original Voyager Blue movie, so named because it was built from blue filter images. It records the approach of Voyager 1 during a period of over 60 Jupiter days. Notice the difference in speed and direction of the various zones of the atmosphere on Jupiter. The interaction of atmospheric clouds and storms shows how dynamic the Jovian atmosphere really is. Jupiter's faint ring system is shown in this color composite as two light orange lines protruding from the left toward Jupiter's limb. This picture was taken in Jupiter's shadow through orange and violet filters. The colorful images of Jupiter's bright limb are evidence of the spacecraft's motion during these long exposures. The Voyager 2 spacecraft was at a range of 1,450,000 kilometers or 900,000 miles, about 2 degrees below the plane of the ring. The lower ring image was cut short by Jupiter's shadow on the ring. Voyager 1 took this photo of Jupiter and two of its satellite moons, Io to the left and Europa to the right, on February the 13th, 1979. Io is about 350,000 kilometers or 220,000 miles above Jupiter's Great Red Spot. Europa is about 600,000 kilometers or 375,000 miles above Jupiter's clouds. NASA's Voyager 1 image of Io shows an active plume of Loki on the limb. Heart-shaped feature southeast of Loki consists of fallout deposits from an active plume, Pele. The images that make up this mosaic were taken from an average distance of approximately 490,000 kilometers or 340,000 miles.